What's going on, guys? It's Crypto Dave here at Top Tier Signals. In this video, I want to discuss some pretty major news that has to do with some of the tech giants here in the United States dipping their feet into crypto. So we know that one of the biggest keys to success for crypto has been the institutional adoption and whether or not we can get that traditional capital to flow within the space over a long period of time. And of course, thanks to our Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, there is now a traditional on-ramp to buying our favorite crypto assets. And if we just take a look at the historical flow for the Bitcoin spot ETFs, we can see that over the past few months, the inflows have been significantly higher than they ever have been historically, and especially compared to the lull that we sort of had in the late spring and summer months. But I want to talk about something that is a lot more exciting, and that is, of course, the idea that Microsoft or potentially Amazon may be buying some Bitcoin in the near future. Now, Microsoft shareholders have proposed a vote to invest a part of Microsoft's cash into Bitcoin, meaning if the vote were to pass, some of the liquid cash assets that Microsoft has would be invested in Bitcoin as sort of a strategic reserve asset for the company. Now, the vote is going to be on December 10th, and it's likely that we will already have the vote behind us by the time this video is actually uploaded. So I want to say a couple of things about whether or not they are going to actually vote yes on this and what the implications would be. Now, historically, the Microsoft board of directors has been rather openly against crypto, noting that they already have a broad and diverse investment mix at their hands. And so there's currently a 13% chance that the shareholders are going to vote yes to this proposal, which means that the markets are not expecting this to happen. So the scenario in which the Microsoft shareholders actually vote yes, we could see a very positive surprise for markets, and we could see a nice continuation of the bullish price action that has carried us over the past couple of months. Given that it is the expectation that the shareholders will vote against this proposal, I wouldn't expect much of a reaction as far as price is concerned. However, I think it's just an important milestone in the space that these trillion-dollar companies are starting to consider investing parts of their cash balance into Bitcoin as a strategic reserve. Not only because these are big companies with a lot of money and influence, but because the purpose is to hold the asset over the long period of time. I tend to see it personally as more of a personal digital property than anything else, and I think for institutions and traditional finance to treat it this way is a really positive sign. So this is going to be an interesting vote. We'll see what comes out of it. Ultimately, I do expect them to vote against it, but you never know. And on the off case the vote is passed, Microsoft does sit with $78 billion in liquid cash on hand. This is nearly 4 times the amount of money that MicroStrategy has already invested in their lifetime of buying Bitcoin. Now, we have a very similar situation with Amazon, where its shareholders too have also proposed the idea of Amazon using its cash assets to purchase some Bitcoin to serve as a strategic reserve asset on their balance sheet. What's interesting is that in this proposal, the Amazon shareholders noted that the treasury management was weak in their opinion amid the ongoing inflation that the company was facing. They noted that corporations who tend to invest their assets wisely tend to generate a bit more shareholder value than those who don't. So that's very key. Not only are these shareholders urging Amazon to dip its feet into crypto in general, but they are wanting to do so for the right reasons. They're looking at Bitcoin as something that can preserve and hold their value, something that can generate excess returns, something that is going to stand the test of time and inflation. And these are all the right reasons to be incorporating Bitcoin into your strategy, whether it's on a personal basis or on a trillion-dollar corporate scale. So again, guys, these are simply motions from these shareholders to the companies themselves. We do not actually have the news that these companies are in fact going to buy Bitcoin. And as a matter of fact, it's probably not likely that Microsoft, the only company currently voting, is actually going to pass it. So we can pump the brakes a little bit and not get too ahead of ourselves. But the idea here is just massive. These are trillion-dollar companies, and the shareholders are coming to the board and saying, we want to have Bitcoin. We want this company to be exposed to Bitcoin. We want this company to be a part of this new and emerging industry and this journey that the world of finance is on. And I think that that is a truly incredible thing. These are the types of things that we dreamed of in 2018 and 2019 finally coming into fruition. So very cool stuff, guys. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Do you think that Microsoft, Amazon, or any of these other tech giants are going to be owning Bitcoin? If so, how soon into the future do you think that's going to be? Guys, let me know down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel and tick the little bell. You won't miss a single post. Guys, until the next video, I will catch you all in the Discord. Peace.